Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 things that you should know about the super new moon happening on November 15th. Let's get started. As some of you most likely noticed, the month of October was a pretty intense month. The month of October literally drained us of our energy. By the end of October, I was feeling completely drained. But then on November 11th, we had the 11/11 gateway that opened, which brought forth a complete change in energy, bringing forth a calming, soothing, loving energy. And the month of October was about letting go of resisting what was coming up, letting go of the current situations and just trying to remain present as possible. But now, with this energy that's coming forth, you're going to see major transformations on the inside will be occurring. What will be important as far as these energies is embracing the inner changes that are going to occur. Giving yourself permission to let go of the past. Let go of certain situations that no longer serve you. And not only this, let go of this attachment that you've been keeping with your old self, your pre-awakened self. Allow the most authentic version to come out during this time. All these different energies. That's exactly why we're having these energies come forth now. It's for you to truly discover who you are on the inside and empower yourself in order to start to progress down the right path. The first thing that you should know about the super new moon on November 15th, as far as the energies, is releasing the skeletons from your closet. That's right. Certain situations that might have happened decades ago that you've put in the back of your mind. You've thought, I'm just going to forget about this, has had control over you during this entire time. Whether it's the way you act, the way you react, the way you think, the way you view your reality. And I say this to you, have the courage when this is going to be coming up, because it is going to be coming up. Have the courage to allow yourself to fully purge this without any type of resistance. Because as you do so, you're going to be letting go of the power, of the control that this individual, this situation, this event has had on you. And as you do so, you're going to be letting go of self-limited beliefs. You're going to be letting go of this pain that's been trapped in your heart, and you're going to be raising up your vibrations. And as you do so, there's so many benefits to raising your vibrations, and you are going to discover them. So give yourself permission. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to purge. Allow yourself to release the stronghold that this situation, this person, or this event has had on you. And you're going to see, it's going to feel like this immense weight has been lifted off of your shoulder. And you are going to be empowering yourself by doing this. And once you've begun to do this, this is leading us perfectly into the second thing you should know about the super new moon on November 15th. You will be feeling a higher level of inner peace like you've never felt before. Because as you release all these negative emotions that have been trapped into you, you're able to now begin to let go of the past. And not only this, certain set limited beliefs from your past are creating anxiety, are causing you to worry about your future. But by digging deep and letting go of these, now you're going to be reaching a whole new level of inner peace. And once you're able to start to tap into this inner peace, you're going to see that guidance from spirit, that guidance from your angels is going to become clearer and clearer. And not only this, your heart chakra, your intuition is going to heighten, and you're going to be able to start to trust it more and more moving forward. You're going to be able to trust more in the present moment, which is going to allow that faith to grow, that certainty to grow, that you're heading down the absolute right path. And not only this, Really watch what you consume during this time. Continue to eliminate anything that makes you feel bad, that's lowering your vibrations. Continue to eliminate this and infuse it with things that you're passionate about. Infuse it with things that you love to do. Infuse it with whichever spiritual practices you truly enjoy doing. And the third thing that you should know about the super new moon on November 15th. See with your heart and not with your eyes. Say what? See with your heart and not with your eyes. When it comes to the spiritual realm, you're not able to see it. You're not able to touch it. You're only able to feel it. Therefore, let go of just trusting what your eyes can see and start to trust what your heart can feel. As you do so, as you start to trust your intuition, as you start to trust that loving energy that you're receiving from spirit, you're going to realize something. You're going to realize that your emotions and your thoughts and your beliefs are going to bring forth this miracle, are going to bring forth whatever manifestation is needed. And the reason I'm saying to see with your heart and not your eyes, rarely, if ever, do manifestations come forth in the way that you perceive them to. But it's that ability to maintain those high vibrations as you're going through that transitional phase of having something being taken away, or seemingly your whole world just seems to be crumbling. It's being able to maintain that high level of faith, that high level of inner knowing, that high level of certainty that's going to assure you the best possible outcome. It's your heart that can sense the highest timelines possible. It's not what your eyes can see, because what your eyes can see, most of the time, it's just rationally thinking, okay, what is the safest decision that I should be making? Whereas your heart knows the outcomes of situations. But at a certain point, you can't expect miracles to come forth if your level of trust isn't there. You can't expect miracles to come forth if you truly don't believe that you're worthy of receiving them. You truly don't believe that you're able to manifest them. So really tap into your heart space like you have never done before. Trust in the guidance that you're receiving and use that compass of life. Use your heart chakra to allow you to move forward. And the fourth thing that you should know about the super new moon happening on November 15th is seeing below the surface. What am I talking about? I'm talking about seeing beyond what someone, example, is telling you. Being able to see why someone has a certain set limited belief. Being able to see why certain situations are triggering individuals. And instead of continually arguing with them, instead of trying to convince them of certain things as far as how the world is being run, as far as which direction we're being taken in, really use your empathic ability. Use your heightened empathic abilities to try to understand at a deeper level why someone is reacting a certain way, why they have those set limited beliefs, and just truly become more and more compassionate, more and more loving and understanding. Because this great awakening is not going to happen through trying to drill it into people's minds. Here's exactly how we're being controlled. Here's the direction we're being taken in. It is our vibrational frequency. As we continue to raise our vibrational frequency, this will affect others around us at a subconscious level, which will trigger their awakening. And think of it this way. For those of you who've seen The Matrix, look at what happens when Neo gets awakened in The Matrix. Look at how much he's freaking out. Morpheus told him, we normally do not awaken individuals this late in their lives because as far as their brain, it's just too much information. It's too much as far as set limited beliefs that are completely false. It's just too much. Therefore, let go. Just tell that person, whoever you argue, if someone argues with you, you're right. Just let them be. You're right. Continue to put more and more focus on raising your vibration. And have fun with this. I've been noticing this, that before I used to have to talk to someone for maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute, before I was able to really pinpoint, okay, here's this person's vibration, here's what they've gone through, here's how they perceive the real. And now, as of late, I've just been noticing, just by looking at someone, I've been able to take in an incredible amount of information. And you're going to notice this. Your empathic abilities are going to heighten up. And a little bit down the road, not quite yet, a little bit down the road, it is going to be able to help those individuals once they've had their spiritual awakening. But for now, put the focus on yourself. Continue to raise your vibration. That is what's going to trigger other individuals to awaken. And lastly, the fifth and final thing that you should know about the super new moon happening on November 15th. You will be getting bursts of expanded consciousness. When you sit down and when you do your meditations, all of a sudden you're going to make new realizations on old situations, as an example, on old events that have occurred. And not only this is going to happen out of the blue. You could be possibly interacting with someone, but then you're going to gain a higher vantage point as far as why this is happening. And as you start to gain this newfound knowledge, this wisdom, as you start to learn life lessons as far as what occurred in the past, but now see it from a different vantage point of view, what's going to end up happening is now you're going to be able to begin to heal at a soul level. You're going to gain a deeper understanding of why you went through certain situations. And the fact of the matter, sometimes it is just the fact that you have to go through certain situations, because you know what? You are incredibly powerful. And later on, you will be helping out others who've gone through similar situations, because you're truly going to be able to empathize with them as far as what they've gone through, because you yourself have gone through this. And as far as expanding your consciousness, the higher you're able to vibe, the more light codes you're able to receive. Therefore, continue to put that work, continue to do that work on your inner self, continue to raise your vibrations. And anytime you're wondering about something, put that question out into the universe, and trust me, you are going to receive the answers. I don't know about you guys, but for myself, this is a welcome change in energies. I'll admit it. The month of October was pretty dark, dense, and chaotic. But now, with this complete shift in energy, continue to put the focus on yourself, continuing to do what you can with those acts of kindness. But make sure to set those boundaries, okay? Make sure to not feel right now as if you have to save each and every single individual that you come in contact with, because everyone is going to be ready at a different stage. Right now, if they don't have their hand out, if you're not sensing that they truly want to become empowered, they truly are asking for help, and they're ready to do the work, let them be. Let them be for now. As painful as it is, especially when it comes to our loved ones, let them be for now, because they're not ready. And what's going to end up happening is, if you do put all your time and energy into this person, they will deplete you of your energy. They are going to hinder your spiritual awakening process. They're going to hinder as far as the journey that you're on. And it's all by trusting your heart. It's all by trusting your empathic abilities, as far as knowing whether or not someone has their hand out and they truly want to be helped. They're truly ready to do the work. And as far as those that are not, it's okay to say no. Set those boundaries. That's telling yourself, I have high self-worth, and I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to allow my energy to be depleted by this individual. And as you continue to move forward, continue to have fun. That's how I feel. This energy that's coming forth is, even though we are going to be digging deep as far as releasing certain things, for me, it feels like a fun, light-hearted energy. It feels like a very calm, peaceful energy that's coming forth, to allow us to tap into more and more of our spiritual abilities, to tap into continuing to expand our consciousness and becoming more and more aware as far as how we're meant to move forward. And it's through love. It's through love. It's through inner happiness. Your vibration is what counts at the end of the day. Continue to raise those vibrations. Continue to enjoy the little moments in life that you've always taken for granted. And continue to feel grateful. Okay, for things you've always taken for granted. Just like this spot right here. I absolutely love it. The reason I moved here was for this spot. I felt attracted to come to this place right here. For me, this is my little piece of heaven. And when I come here, I'm able to release all the stress, if I have any. And I'm going to be honest with you, stress is almost non-existent right now because of my level of faith, my level of beliefs, my level of certainty, and just doing more and more of what it is that I'm passionate about, just out of the pure joy that it gives me. No other ulterior motives, just the joy, the inner peace, and the inner happiness that it brings me. Well, that's going to do it for the energy report. If this was your first time tuning into this channel and you found this video informative, subscribe to my channel, and to my returning subscribers, thank you for all the support, and I wish you guys an incredible day. I love you guys. Namaste.